If you could travel anywhere in the universe, where would you go? Right over there. Turtle Cam 2.0? Sure thing. Unfortunately, turtles almost always carry salmonella, so I can't really get my turtle out too much, being that it might kill me. I wish that was a joke. Are you able to solve every cube in your collection? I like to think so, but probably not. I like to think given enough time I could figure this one out, but it's very complicated. How do you feel about the Moyu 15x15 being smaller than the Moyu 13x13? Pretty neutral, almost no opinion at all. Ever think of trying to do a cube mosaic in the background with all your 3x3s and such? A long time ago I did, but most of the 3x3s have different sticker shades and are different shaped pieces and are different sizes, so it wouldn't really fit together well, and now I have no interest in making a mosaic. If you're stuck on an island and you had a choice to take one cube, what cube would you take? This one. Thoughts on your Minecraft channel? Very poor quality, but I guess there's not actually that interesting of commentary either. I think it's just survival games. Please don't put unnecessary apostrophes in titles. Yeah, I didn't think that was supposed to be there, but I was uploading it at 2 in the morning and the autocorrect kept telling me it was supposed to be there, but it wasn't a possessive of the company Oreos, and I just went with it so the red squiggly line would go away. Are you allowed to say who gave you the 500 cubes? I bought them from a person who used to be on YouTube called Rubik's For Sale. They accidentally deleted their channel a long time ago, and I never mentioned it because, for one, they don't have their channel anymore, and I didn't want anyone figuring out who it actually is and then bothering them trying to find out if they had more cubes they wanted to sell. So if you find out who it actually is, they don't have any more cubes to sell, please don't message them. Where do you see cubing as a whole in 10 years? I already made a Q&A about this. Can you play your bugle in the background and use it as your thumbnail? I already made a Q&A about this. What's your thoughts on a cuber that has been cubing for over 3 years and is sub 15 but still doesn't know G perms, N perms, or R perms? I think there's a few easy algorithms you're skipping over that you really should learn. They're actually quite helpful to use all the PLLs. I don't think it's necessary to learn all of OLL, but PLL's a good one. Can we see your tortoise? Sure thing. Yeah, I don't have a tortoise. There was one time I was going to get a redfoot tortoise from the Humane Society, but it had like a respiratory issue, which would have cost so much money to fix, and I didn't have that much money. Why is that 3x3 there for us in the right shelf, not solved? Because it has sand in it, and it's unpleasant to solve. What's the most number of days you see the biggest competitions getting in the future? I would say a week. There's plenty of big sporting events that can go a week long, and I don't see cubing going longer than that. Most big sporting events are usually only 4 or 5 days plus setup, so I think cubing might get to a week. I don't want to underestimate. How many hats do you have? I actually don't know, because I rarely ever wear a hat. Almost never. I can count. Around 14. I didn't count too specifically. At the Big Cheese Open this past weekend, I won a big thing of cheese and finally reached 100 podiums. This wasn't a good idea.